Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. This show brings me a ridiculous amount of joy. I have not been watching it for very long, and I gotta tell you, it is just a delight. It is, I'm already like just... After last episode, I'm not even sure what I can really say to tell you, like, how happy this show has made me. Like, I was invested, I was happy, I was here for it, and after the last one, I'm just like, I'm just grateful. I'm just blessed to have been alive during this period of time. It's really how I feel. Yeah, I liked the last episode in case you hadn't put that together. But yeah, guys, I will briefly just get into, now that I can talk a little bit more coherently, you know, post initial excitement about the last episode, I'll briefly just kind of let you know where we're at. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. So, I really do apologize for all the screaming last time. I was really excited to see Hondo. Hondo's like one of those characters that just... I feel like he snuck up on me in terms of like how much I grew to love him. And he's not like I mean, he's Hondo. He's definitely like shady and everything, but there's just something about him that is irresistible. And I was just really happy to see him in an episode. I was happy to see him so beautifully integrated into this particular point in time in the Star Wars story. And I just feel like we didn't miss a beat with, like, you know, Hondo being Hondo. It was just like it was really nice. It was really, really nice. And it did a lot to further our story too, you know. We've had Ezra really dealing with a lot in terms of like new responsibilities, changes going on in their crew, and their duties in just the galaxy in general. And even though our crew isn't specifically aware of how this has changed, I feel like even some changes in, the Empire and kind of like what they're after, because now, like, it was driven home to me last episode, was it? Yeah, the one with the, no, the one with the Inquisitors. Sorry. I got my episodes confused. But the one with the Inquisitors, it was driven home to me that, like, now, that Vader is aware of Ahsoka still being alive and still being out there and being involved with the rebellion, of course that kind of, changes, probably a lot of the mission for the higher-ups and, you know, people close to Vader in the ranks, which makes total sense. So, like, there's just a lot going on right now. There's a lot going on, and it was really nice to just kind of have a little break from everything, while at the same time kind of realizing, like, oh, this is kind of my place in the universe now, you know? This is what I'm doing. Now, sometimes you have to get a little distance to really realize who you become, where you're headed, you know, and what you want to do about it. So all love and adoration for Hondo aside, it was also a really good way to kind of further that along as well. So, yeah, I don't think I can really put it into, I think the best way you can interpret how I'm feeling about the show is really just to, like, watch my face light up when something happens. It makes me very, very, very happy to be watching this show, and I think they're doing a great job. So without further ado, you guys, what do you say we just go ahead and jump right in and see what they got for us today on the next episode of Rebels? Let's do this.
Without your food drop, the weakest among us will starve.
Stay strong, my friend. We'll be there soon.
You have our deepest gratitude, Phoenix Squadron.
Heck yeah. You're doing a lot of good out here.
This system is under Imperial control. Stand down or be destroyed.
What a surprise. Agent Callus.
I'll give him this. He's
Now we've got, like, I mean, our forces aren't huge, but we do have, like, something.
ties, Phoenix Lee.
That cargo will not get past us.
Dang it. I just can't get that smug smile off your face, sir. Oh!
We're not gonna make it! We're not going to make it! Captain Sanua!
This can't be happening. Come on.
Lost the transport. We lost the transport.
Crap.
They're cutting us to pieces!
Set heading 267. All ships, jump down!
Yeah. Get out of here. Come on.
I agree we must try. But our entire fleet is no match for that blockade.
There is an alternative. I've been in
What's
contact with an engineer who has no love for the Empire and who claims to have built a prototype heavy assault starfighter, a blockade buster.
What's the problem? Let's get it.
Shipmaster Quarry will only discuss his ship in person on the planet Shantipole.
Shanapole.
Every pilot in the galaxy
Okay.
knows it's a one-way trip.
I can't believe you volunteered me for this reckless mission. After
Yeah,
what happened, the fleet
that is-
needs me now more than ever.
True.
Maybe that's
Fleet
why
needs a
he
solution,
did.
But one that
Yeah.
neither you nor Agent Callus are able to see.
Oh, are we talking in riddles now? Is that it?
We're doing the
Want me
Jedi
to
thing
spell it
now.
out for you?
He's kind of seeing the bigger picture here too. Like maybe
So,
she.
I guess that
Ah!
makes me co-pilot.
Chopper's like, I'm
in the
sorry.
chair. I'm co-pilot.
It's like, let me get you out of that chair then, son. I would not be so bold as to take a shot at Chopper. I would be very afraid of what would happen to me.
No power, no flying, just falling.
Just crashing.
Mentioned this before I got on board!
You wouldn't have come.
You wouldn't have gotten on board. Too late now. Oh no. I mean, we crashed so many times on Clone Wars. Crashing was like Anakin's preferred method of landing. Ah!
Brace for landing.
Oh god. Good thing we got Hera, who's like superb pilot. Oh! Yeah, we're tipping. Everyone go to the back of the ship. Woo! Oh yeah.
No, this is a terrible place for ships.
The perfect place to test them.
Well,
Fly here, can fly anywhere.
okay.
And also the last place the Empire would look.
That's true.
Let's get out of this wind.
Okay. She's like, I like this person.
Lead wing.
Wow.
Ship? Is it upside down?
Looks like it's been through a garbage masher.
Oh, this is one of my most
Does it
advanced
work?
designs. Fast
'Cause if it works, then who
action,
cares?
Narrow attack profile.
Should always paint it.
What? The fleet really needs this.
Yeah.
The fleet, huh?
Yeah.
What makes you think she's yours just for the taking?
Why would you call us here?
BG will get you sorted.
Thank you. Look, if
We
I don't
say
fly your
BG?
ship, who will?
I've waited a long time for the right pilot. I can wait longer.
Are we gonna have to like prove ourselves as being the right pilot? Because if anyone could do that, it's Hera. Like Hera will have no problem showing that she is 100% capable and worthy.
Oh, they will return. They can't resist helping people in need. Which will
He
be the
says that like
last
it's so
mistake
gross.
Why would I hand over my ship to just any pilot?
Would any pilot
It's
risk their life to come to this
pride
death
thing.
trap?
Perhaps not.
Maybe that's why.
I was a little girl when the Clone War came to Ryloth. My mother hid us below ground, but I'd peek out when the Republic ships flew over, as they fought to liberate my world. If we want freedom, we must make difficult choices.
Beautiful
I chose to
music.
leave my family. I chose to learn to fly, and then I chose to use that ability to help others in need. It's all rooted in something I can't explain. A need to be up there. Because even when there are explosions all around me and things are at their worst, I feel like I'm at my best.
That's beautiful. This is your pilot, sir.
There are beings in need of help, and my ship is in need of a pilot.
I think your ship has found the pilot. And the music makes me want to tear up. It's so beautiful. And the story is beautiful. And now I'm really wondering if we've seen Hera before. Because I had asked about that.
That'll make us the Empire's primary target.
Yeah, but the ghost is smaller and faster, so...
It's true.
With any luck, we'll just slip right by.
You actually believe that?
It makes me feel better when I say it. Gotta feed those people.
You're lucky to have her as your pilot.
How many times
Heck
have you
yeah.
flown it?
Me? Oh, I don't fly. Too dangerous. But theoretically, it should fly.
Theoretically.
Sir! Theoretically!
Out here, wishing I was up there, then up there, crashing back down here.
If that ship crashes, we'll toss it.
No wonder we needed the... Ah! No wonder we needed the right pilot. Probably most pilots couldn't make this happen. There we go. Hera found... Ah! Spread the wings. I love the way she describes being up there. You know, it's like... If you've had like a thing, a passion... You get that, you know what I mean? It's nimble, which I feel like is what we need. Yeah. She's like, talk to me. Oh, what? Oh! Big lever on the right is a win.
The ship is exactly what the rebellion needs.
That's great news,
Okay,
Hera.
cool.
Kanan, they're starting.
What's going on?
Barbarians contacted us. They're at their breaking point.
Okay.
We can't wait any longer. Sato's ordered the second attack on the blockade.
Okay. And she's not going to be there for it, which sucks, but...
The weapons work, but we've got no light speed.
Right, we can't get there in time.
It's been a problem? You mean you knew about this?
You like never mentioned this?
Prototype. There are all sorts of adjustments that need to be made. For instance, I don't even like this paint job so much.
Well, let Sabine take care of that.
If you can fly.
Hang on, Zeb. Easy.
Put the hand down. Ow!
During the repairs, I upgraded it, because if you don't have a hyperdrive, you can't fly far.
You beautiful, crazy Mon Calamari.
Mount Calamari is the name.
Rex, keep those ties off our back.
Working on it.
Rex is on it.
I'm gonna swing around and try from another direction.
Stay on course, Ghost. I'll knock that cruiser out of your way.
Oh!
Lose, Phantom.
That was a great idea.
Oh, we will.
Took the
If
ship.
there's anything left of him.
Yeah! Took because the Phantom could go in a hyperdrive. We just took the ship with us like we would take Ghost.
One shuttle and one ship of unknown design.
I would hardly call that reinforcements.
Oh, you know what? You're gonna eat those words.
Boys better give me some room.
You heard the captain.
Sabine will get one shot at this.
Then it's a
Okay.
good thing you trust me.
Heck yeah.
Steady.
Come on. We could do this. We could do this. We could do this.
Sir.
Fire.
Go. Oh!
Possible.
Oh my god.
Going in.
So maybe it's not such a hunk of junk after all.
I will concede.
We've recovered the drop. Thank you, Phoenix Squadron. You've saved us.
Yay.
Saved us all.
You're welcome.
Let's go home, Phoenix Squadron.
Let's go. Thank you. Thank you so much. We made a great team. We made a great team. It's a good lesson on how like sometimes we need to work together too. You could be a great engineer and not do the pilot thing, but you get paired up with the right person and you're just like on fire.
And willing to manufacture more of these B-wings in secret.
Project Shannon.
B-Wing.
Continue.
Thanks to you and your ship, we helped many people today.
I just hammered it together, young pilot. You made it soar.
Aww.
Your heroics are unparalleled, Captain Syndulla. That is why I agree
That
with
name
King's
sounds familiar.
recommendation.
Your recommendation? What have you done now?
Just listen to the commander.
You are to be promoted to Phoenix Leader. Our fighter pilots will benefit greatly from your expertise.
Wow! Yeah! Heck yeah!
Captain Hera.
Heck yeah. Oh, about dang time. Heck yes, you guys. All right. And they've said her last name a couple times now. And like the first time it didn't register, the more they say it, the more I'm like, oh man, you guys, that was so good. All right. I have a lot I want to say about Hera because I'm glad we got a little bit more of a Hera-centric one. I still have there's still like a lot of details that they haven't addressed, but I asked a little while back, like, have I seen Hera in Clone Wars? Do I know Hera? And some of you were like, maybe. Like, apparently the name gave it away. And the more I'm hearing the name, the last name, the more I'm like, sounds a little familiar. And we've mentioned a few times now that Hera was like, we mentioned like the clones helped, and like we've mentioned a few times that she is aware of what happened on her planet during the Clone Wars. So like clearly she was there, and we saw in Clone Wars, like we were on Ryloth like a few times. Like that came up a little bit, and I remember a couple stories. I remember there was one where, well, I don't want to give away too much, but I remember there was a little girl. And I remember there was a few instances where there was a little girl. And I don't think it was the same little girl. Maybe I'm wrong about that. It might have been the same little girl. I don't know. It was so long ago. But like I specifically remember there were stories about a little girl that very possibly could have grown up to be Hera. And the name sounds familiar too. Like now that they've been saying the last name a few times. So I will, to be continued on that, because honestly I could look it up, and I'm sure I'll be like, oh, but maybe I just kind of let it like happen. I don't know. If I've forgotten enough that it could be like experiencing it all new, then why not? But I think I do know. I think I at least have an idea that like, yeah, we've seen her before. But listening to her describe what it's like to be a pilot in the midst of a rebellion, a war, an oppression. I mean, how much must you love and connect with your passion, your craft, to have that feeling despite everything? If you've had a passion for something before, if you have like a thing that you love and you enjoy, then that's you just like that resonates with you, you know? It was really beautiful, and the music and everything was just so on point. I love getting to meet the engineer guy. He was super fun. Again, a good lesson in how, you know, if you have someone who kind of completes the other half of what you do, it's so rewarding, you know? Like watching, like a designer watching someone use what they've designed and make it happen, make it do the thing. It's a really good feeling. So it was really fun. That was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. And now Hera's gotten a well-deserved promotion. We have B-Wings. So I didn't know, like, off the top of my head that's what it was, but that's where we got B-Wings. Okay. Really cool. So it's fun to see, like, all the origins. It's also, like, it's so ironic, awesome, and tragic at the same time that we have like Rex fighting against the Empire now when he fought under Anakin, and this whole thing is, you know, it's not okay. It's largely Anakin's fault. I will say the Emperor Palpatine orchestrated everything, but still to think that like there's just kind of like a sad, tragic irony in that. You know what I mean? And to think that like we're getting relief to people who need it. And I remember us doing that so many times on Clone Wars, like getting relief to these little planets that needed it. And like these planets being like under these horrible conditions because of the war and everything. And it's like, God, it's like the names and faces change, but the story doesn't. It's kind of, it's interesting, but it's kind of sad. It is really sad. It's real. War is never like a happy, awesome thing. So, yeah, just kind of a heavier note there for you guys, but really fun episode, guys. I enjoyed it. I loved it. I'm so here for any story that fleshes out any of our characters, and I really love Hera, so yeah, I was here for it. So, all right, guys. That was great. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please be sure to join me next time. I'm sure they're going to have something fun for us. They always do. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.